You're listening to the Madhouse podcast. Download it on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast from. And if you like, feel free to leave us a cheeky little review. But of course, please just leave us a review. Oi, creepy voice guy, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, to those among you who are easily frightened, we suggest you turn away now. To those of you who think they can take it, we say, welcome to the Madhouse.
Try and take me to the madhouse. To the madhouse. To the madhouse. Try and take me to the madhouse. To the madhouse. To the madhouse. Yeah, broken, ain't dumb. They try to fit me up for something I ain't done.
Welcome to the Madhouse, the number one podcast for horror reviews, bullshit, and booze. My name is Joey, and with me today is the man who has one night a year where he doesn't kill. That's right, he has the urge to continuously purge. It's Jimmy Faulkner.
Hello.
How are you, Jimmy?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you. We're doing a Your Choice this week.
We are doing a My Choice, yeah.
The Purge.
It's the Purge, yes. Another Blumhouse film.
Blumhouse. From 2013.
2013.
Ooh, Jinx, baby.
Yeah. You owe me a cider.
Is that how it works?
It is now.
Okay. Hang
That's
on.
how we're playing the game.
I just jinxed you.
Yeah, but that's how it works.
That's a shit game. I don't want to win that. Okay, so this film takes place in 2022. Are you ready?
Yeah,
March 2022, I think.
it
So-
is March. No, it starts on March 21st and it finishes on March 22nd.
Yeah. So March 2022.
Yeah, but it starts on March 21st.
Okay. So,
It starts at 7 p.m. March 21st and finishes at 7 a.m. March 22nd.
yes. And are you ready?
Am I ready?
Yeah. For Purge Night, it's clearly going to happen.
Well, yeah, we've got just under a year.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
You'll be alright. You're on a third floor.
I get a lot of practice though. I keep trying to purge that. I've been trying to purge that for the last year.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're getting better at it then, does it?
Wow. And then I just look at the laundry basket and I think, oh, I'll just let her have one more day of life.
Wow. I don't like this film title, Jimmy,
Why?
because the purge sounds like someone throwing up or shitting themselves.
That is also a purge, but
Ow.
it's a purge. They're purging themselves. Of,
It sounds, yeah, but when you hear the word purge, all I think is when people, when they talk about their right to purge, or that they're going to purge tonight, or asking other people if they're going to purge tonight, I just keep thinking, are you gonna vomit or shit yourself?
well, there might be some. There might be some. That's how they might want to spend their purge night.
Okay.
But it's about purging up, or apparently it's about purging your body and soul from all your pent up aggressions that you've built up for the whole year.
Yeah, there's got to be a better name for it though than the purge.
But it is a purge.
There's a holiday as well. Like it's a holiday in the film. They call it the Purge. You ready for Purge Night?
What would you call it? Why, have you got an idea for one?
No, I haven't got one.
Oh.
Free Night. Freedom Night. There you go. Do whatever you want. Freedom Night.
Freedom night, freedom!
See? Americans would love it.
But surely that's just a night away from the wife and kids, isn't it? Freedom night.
Well, if that's how you choose to spend your Freedom Night. Anything else to say before we do a little short rundown?
Not really. I'm just gonna have a little swig of my cloudy stuff, and then we'll get on.
You'll be alright. Purge Night, you're gonna order in how many litres have you got of flat cider in a box?
It's like only the 10 at the moment. Ugh.
Well, it won't last you till Purge Night, but it'll last you a Purge Night.
Well, yeah, it lasts me, what's 12 hours? Lasts me
Yeah.
12 hours.
And you want to keep your wits about you.
That's true. I've got to be drinking like a good pint and a half an hour
Can you do it?
to get through that. I've not done the maths, but 17 pints, I think, in a 10 litre.
You'll be fine.
That'll be fine. We'll be all right.
Yeah. Right.
I'll be after like 4, I'll be out there with all the purgers, but I'll be walking around with me willy out. Going, oi, oi!
Purge this!
We can't see it. It's here. Right. Let's do it.
Let's do
Shall I
it.
kick it off?
Yeah.
Okay, it's annual Purge night, and Purge home security salesman James Sandin is driving home to his wealthy family as they prepare to spend the night locked down in their massive house.
But what James doesn't know is, just as the shutters around the house close, James's daughter's boyfriend has snuck in to confront the father of the fact he won't let him see her because of the age difference between them.
Yeah, that's fair. James's son, Charlie, lifts the lockdown shutters after a stranger is heard outside screaming and pleading for his life. As he lets the stranger in, Zoe's boyfriend comes down the stairs and fires a shot at James. He misses, but James fires off a shot and hits him. And then the old boyfriend crawls away and eventually dies.
A group of posh prep school purgers arrive looking for the stranger. If the family don't let him out, they will kill everyone. The Sandins put up a damn good fight, but James gets stabbed to death by the leader.
Hold on a minute. The Sandins are saved by their neighbors who show up and kill all the posh purgers. Nope. They're just there to kill the Sandins themselves on Purge night because they're fueled by jealousy.
Dickheads.
Yeah.
Just as they are about to strike, the stranger rocks up and kills one of them. The mother, Mary, then makes them all sit round the table to wait out the final few minutes of the joyous holiday with no bloodshed.
Yay!
Yay! Happy
Purge
Purge,
night.
everyone.
Purge. Purge. Purge, purge, purge.
Blah. We just did a throat thing. At the same
Fucking,
time.
we're on it. We
What
are
is
on a level
happening?
today.
I'm not saying jinx, though. I can't afford 2 pints.
Jinx, you owe me a cider.
What?
You owe me.
All right.
Lovely.
Now we've done the paragraph of doom or whatever that little section's called. Should we do a frights and delights?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, welcome. It's the 39th annual Madhouse Purge Night. Here we go with frights and delights.
I put my favourite fright first. Delight first. Whatever.
Okay.
They're all the same. They're all frights and delights. The idea for the film came from a real life moment. Director James DeMonaco, which we haven't said yet, by the way, directed by James DeMonaco,
Yeah, and he does a smashing job.
and his wife were once cut off while driving by a drunk driver and apparently nearly killed them. DeMonaco and the driver ended up in fisticuffs until the Rozzers turned up. And DeMonaco's
Very
wife
British.
commented to him later that it would be great if everyone got 1 free murder a year.
That was the wife that said that.
Yeah. And
Oh,
he felt
lovely.
bad about saying that, apparently, because it made his wife look bad, and she's really not that type of person. But she said that. We've all said something like that, though. Wouldn't it be great?
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
the one they should
Lovely.
give the gun to. We all think we're the one that should be given the power. So that was nice.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't nice. It was they nearly died, but at least he had an idea.
Well, it spawned what, 4 films and 2 series?
Yeah.
So
And nice segue into a horror maze.
lovely.
It spawned a horror maze that was based on the film, and it exists in Los Angeles called The Purge. Fear the Night.
Oh.
This is, or was, at Universal Studios in Hollywood. Don't know if it's still there, because I know they switch things up every so often, don't they? Like, the big things will stay there forever.
Yeah, but what's fresh at the time
Yeah, will come and go.
will come and go. Yeah.
They'll purge some of the rides that don't fit anymore.
Yes.
Right, next to light.
So that was a walkthrough, was it?
The horror maze. Yeah, you walk
Yeah.
in there and it would be live actors and all the
Chasing you around.
or whatever.
Would
that
you
kind
do
of
that?
thing. Yeah, I'd do it. Would you?
Okay. No, be terrifying.
You wouldn't do a horror maze?
No.
Huh.
No, be absolutely terrifying.
The one
I'm
thing I'd
saving it.
worry
Do you know what I'm
about.
doing?
Sorry, what?
Go on, what?
No, you go first.
Oh, so what I would do, I'm saving it for the night. So I'll do it on the night.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
need to
yeah,
practice in no horror maze
You're
with
like-
actors because that's more scarier.
Yeah. Do it on the
I
night.
just do it on a night, boy.
Yeah. So that's the famous Headstone Horrors quote from every member ever.
Just gotta do it on a night.
Do it on the night. What was I gonna say? Oh, my worry was that I'd panic and actually end up like hitting one of the actors because
Yeah.
they reactionary. Oh my god! And then you end up
Oh
in
yeah,
prison.
you would. Yeah.
Then they'd purge me to prison.
Just kick you out, I think.
Casting of the blonde-haired leader of the group that is attacking the house did not go well. All the actors were trying too hard and being way over the top. That is until Reese Wakefield turned up one day before shooting began. Sorry, that's turned up one day before shooting began, not just turned up one day. So it was like... Didn't write that very well. And he played it calm and chilling like he genuinely enjoyed the mayhem and murder. He reminded DeMonico of the Manson family, which he has always been fascinated by.
Yeah, so that's what the girls in the group were dressed as in their white sort of
Yeah.
nighty type gown things.
And they were like,
That was
playing.
that's the kind of nod to Charles Manson's family. Now, who are these people? I know they're purging, blah 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 blah. But he's quite posh, isn't he? And they're wearing like posh people clothes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like a posh, like a university.
Yeah.
I said preppy, or I said prep
Yeah.
school in the paragraph. Is that a correct term?
Yes, it was an American term, but yeah. It's the prep
What do we
term.
call 'em?
It's American twats.
Twats, of course
Yeah.
we do. Yes. So like these Oxford, Cambridge University twats.
Yeah.
So now is he one of those, or is he just dressed up as it?
No, I think he's one of them, and he's like proud of it. Like the social commentary of this film to me seems to be kill the poor. The lower classes are just a drain, and Purge Night is an
Well-
excuse to do that kind of thing. That's why homelessness is down so much. It's not because they've stopped homelessness; it's because all the homeless people get killed because they got nowhere to
Yeah.
go on Purge Night.
Yeah, that's literally what the new founding fathers have done, is to get crime and homelessness down, is by having one night of full crime, killing all the homeless people.
Yeah. And the prep schooly type kids believe in that 100%. And they believe they're kind of above it as well. I don't think sometimes they think no one's going to get them because they're the armed ones out doing the killing.
Yes, but also, yeah, okay.
That was an
Yeah,
interesting
so, but
collection of
these
syllables.
Sorry?
That was an interesting collection of syllables.
Thanks. I'm just trying to put words together in my head. But these are definitely the rich people, I think, part of it. But all of the other sort of rich, higher up, we'll just call them rich people. They all do their purges in their own house.
Okay.
Like the older purgers who are all for it, they get people into their mansions so they can just like purge people inside the comfort of their own homes.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, are these like the younger? These are children, obviously, of the elite.
Yeah.
So they're going out and purging. They've definitely taken on the wrong black homeless person.
Yeah.
In this, absolutely. So yeah, right. Okay. So good. Yes.
Yeah.
We got that straight.
And also you get like that split, like these houses that this family is in a very nice area where they're like, it's not going to happen here because we're well off.
Yes.
It's not.
And we
It's Purge Night. We are, if anything, we're going to be purgers.
Yeah.
or stay at home. There's no way people are
Yeah.
going to purge us because we're in our home and we're rich.
And all the way up their street, they're putting out the blue flowers to say that they
Support.
support the purge, and that they support the purge. But on this little tiny suburban neighborhood is where James Sandin has sold all of his purge house security, hasn't he?
Yeah.
This is why all these neighbors are pissed off, because
Yep.
he sold them all, made loads of money, and then he's extended his house, and they're all like, well, you're just throwing that in our faces. It's like, no, they're not. He sold you something to help you
Yeah, I really
like,
hate it when people are
stay
like,
alive.
that was my money that paid for that. It's like, well, no,
Yeah.
I did a service and
Yeah.
you gave me money for that service.
Yeah.
And
So-
I mean, James Sandin seems like a dick, but
Yeah, he's a bit of a penis, but it's a service.
yeah.
What do you want me to do with this money? It's like it just makes no sense why they're angry.
I mean,
they're
it was a
angry
big
and
house
jealous.
anyway. They didn't need an extension. But that's
No,
a different
it's
matter.
Fucking massive.
Well, I've got a delight here that I like. If you're ready.
Yeah, I gave you the eyebrow. Sorry, I forgot this is audio.
Yeah. The choice to use masks was made because although purging is not illegal, so identity is not a problem, the masks made the night seem more like a Halloween-style holiday, showing that the purge at this point had settled into a classic American holiday taken with the same kind of mindset as Halloween. Like, it's a celebration of the dark side of humanity. Halloween, like, at one point would have been like a terrible, unthinkable thing, going around with mask on and begging for food, trying to scare people and threatening them. Like, it would have got you burned at one point in history. But society gets used to change over time and accepts things it would have once deemed strange. You kind of get numb to the changes as they go along. And the masks make it a bit more, like, acceptable, a bit of fun.
Well, yeah, it's a holiday. What mask would you wear?
I'd wear a mask of you,
Ah, good.
because anyone I failed to kill who was trying to get vengeance would then come looking for you next year instead of me.
Good point. Would you get a proper realistic one, or would you get more of a caricature?
I'd just get your face.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd just have a corn on the cob on my head.
something silly. Yeah, that'd be good, actually.
Yeah,
Dress
because
up-
then they think, just think, oh, this is just some sort of corn on the cob here. That's
What-
not Cockney rhyming slang for knob. But
It is now.
I mean, it works.
Yeah. Oh man, what a
He is
corn
a
on a
knob.
cob. You know those fancy dress costumes where you're literally just a dick with balls at your feet? That'd be a good one.
Not practical. I think
No.
you'd probably get killed within the first 10 minutes.
You'd be like the guy dressed as a banana at a ska punk gig.
dressed.
Just woo down in lager.
Yeah.
You're too likable to get killed, but you can have a good time. Okay, I've got one more.
Oh, okay.
And then I want to see what precious little thing you brought for us.
Oh, precious.
We'll see. I'm guessing it's going to be precious. In the original script, it was actually the daughter that shot at and tried to kill her dad because of his refusal to accept her older boyfriend, who was actually a year younger than her in real life, by the way.
Nice little factoid.
Yeah, thank you. The studio refused to let this happen, as they seem to like to do sometimes, so it was changed to the boyfriend trying to kill him instead, because it's just much better. Horror films can't have a daughter trying to kill her dad. It's too much. But what was this boy's plan, Jimmy? Was he just expecting his girlfriend to accept he'd killed her dad and be like, oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? Come on, let's go bone. It's
It's fucking mental. It's absolutely mental.
I snuck into your house. It's gonna be awkward as fuck for like the next 5 hours of Purge night or whatever is left anyway. It's like, you killed my dad. Yeah. And now I've got the gun, so you'll have to pretty much be okay with it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Like what? Oh, right. So I've killed your dad, so we're gonna get married now, yeah?
Yeah, I know I didn't ask you. Just it's an executive decision I've made. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, wow, shit. We can't invite your mum to the wedding or your brother because I killed their dad
Yeah.
and husband. Shit. And I've killed your dad, so he can't walk you down the aisle now. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. But it would have taken a lot longer to just stay in the relationship for long enough that you were serious about it and for her to get old enough to make her own decisions.
Yeah.
And plus, I don't know how old
Weird.
they're meant to be.
I think she's supposed to be 16 and he's 18.
Okay.
Or she's 15 and he's 18. Something like that. But it doesn't warrant shooting the dad,
No.
even on Purge night.
He actually seemed like an alright dad as well. Annoying, but like a decent dad, even if he was a bit of a
Yeah.
smarmy git.
I think he's just a bit smarmy git because he's sold loads of Purge protection shit, didn't he? And he's like top dog now.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those like, oh man, yeah, I bought myself a new car, got my bonus this year. And then when stuff's going wrong, he's going, oh, mate, can't get the staff, mate. You know what I mean? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Some
except
people
he
just
was
don't want to
American,
earn
yeah.
those bunts, as Jimmy would say. Is that the right word?
Bunts.
I got
Bunts
bare
and burner.
bunts.
Nice little learner.
It's a nice little learner. Right, I'm done for frights and delights. I was going to sit back my drink while you told me a lovely little story.
Well, no, I don't think it's not a lovely little story. I'm just going to chuck a few bits at you because
Okay.
obviously it's Purge night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not, but it will be soon in a year and a bit. Anyway, but for the film, it's Purge night.
Yep.
12 hours, all crime is legal, including murder.
Yep.
Okay. Use of various explosives. Blah 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 blah. I'm not part of the new founding fathers.
Then why
Why
is
did they
your
go
Zoom
straight-
name the new founding father?
I'm gonna be the new founding father because this is gonna be my manifesto.
Okay.
So write these down.
All right. I'm recording it.
Okay,
Don't
no,
worry.
no, I'm
That's
not.
how this
You're
works.
gonna
I'm
read
actually
some-
recording it. So I don't need to write it down. I don't know if you get the concept quite yet, Jimmy.
But everyone goes to murder, don't they?
Yeah.
And that's the big thing is to go out and murder on Purge night.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of horrible people are doing like raping, and then there's some people who are robbing banks and shit.
Yeah.
Why is there not anyone doing silly stuff?
I was literally just thinking, I think I'd let everyone tires down on the street.
Exactly, like just drawing a penis on a somewhere on a police car or something.
Just inconvenience people a lot.
Mooning old ladies, or just walking around flashing. That's harmless.
Yeah. Are you mooning the old ladies, or are they mooning old ladies who are old ladies
Depends.
who are
If
mooning?
they could be doing it. Don't matter.
Tight.
Do you know what I mean? Just like little ridiculous things like that. Why have they always got to go to murder? So I found.
Oh, you've got ideas. Okay, yeah, go. I'm ready for this.
Well, I found a few. Strange like laws that we could possibly break whilst Purge night is going on.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so apparently it's illegal to chew gum in Singapore.
All right, okay.
So that's my first one.
Yeah.
It's
is
because
Purge night in
they-
Singapore?
What?
Are we assuming a worldwide Purge night?
Yeah, let's just say if there was the worldwide purge,
Sweet.
these people could do it.
Wicca
And
worldwide Purge.
this is quite a good law. It's so that you don't get all your fucking chewing gum everywhere. Those pricks who put it under tables and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one I think you might like. So, it's illegal in Denmark to name your baby something weird.
All right. Well, you got to plan the long game there.
Okay, I'm just giving you out some weird laws. So, if you want to name your baby something other than the 7,000 approved names, you need to get approval by the government.
All right. Well, what would you call your baby?
I
Unexpected.
don't know. I don't know. We'll leave that one out there. So, here's another one. It's, recklessly biking in Mexico. So it is illegal for bikers to lift their feet off the pedals.
Okay.
You know when you're going down on your bike and then you just lift both your feet off
Yeah,
of
prison,
the
mate.
pedals. Woo!
Yeah, you'll
Yeah,
be in
you
prison
can't
if you
do that.
BMXing in Mexico is a really boring sport.
Well, apparently, you can still do no hands though.
All right, so you can do some tricks.
Yeah. Okay. Hiking naked in Switzerland
Ah, well, what's even the point in going to Switzerland if you can't do that?
is illegal, and so is being a bird perch in Venice.
Being what?
Being a bird perch.
Being a bird perch.
Yes.
Right.
So you can stand in Venice in St. Mark's Square, and if you stand there feeding pigeons and the pigeons all land on you, you'll get a €700 fine.
So you want to spend Purge night just stood in the middle of the market with loads of pigeons?
Yeah.
sat on us?
No. This is where I want to spend.
Can't touch
Purge night.
me.
So there's a city called Petrolia, I think it's called, in Ontario, and it has a law that limits excessive noise. The rule states that you can't yell, shout, whistle, or sing at any time.
What?
Yeah. These are real.
Where's that?
A place called Petrolia in Ontario, Canada.
Wow.
Okay,
Canada, sort
so
your shit out.
if you own any chickens in Quitman, Georgia, it's illegal to let them cross the road
Why would they cross the road, Jimmy?
because it's illegal.
Because it's Purge night.
Okay, so simply put, the law essentially wants owners to have their chickens under control at all times.
Okay.
Right, we're getting down to it.
Sensible, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. Wearing high heels in Greece. High heels are illegal at certain ancient monuments because they can damage them. That's a fair point.
That's fair, yeah.
I love that.
But on Purge
Oh, here
night,
we go. It's a good one.
fucking Parthenon. Yeah, high heel all over that shit.
Okay, it's illegal naming a pig Napoleon in France.
And that's why everyone does it.
Wow, there's a lot. Yeah. Okay, it's illegal running out of gas on the Autobahn in Germany.
Oh yeah, that is a good one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are petrol stations at either end to make sure you fill up because they want to keep it going. If you run out of fuel, you're fucked. You have to get towed.
Oh,
They don't want
okay.
to slow down.
Okay, fair enough.
But still,
Okay,
Purge night, I'm like setting off with barely any fuel on purpose.
Okay, well, I'm telling you now.
Taking my chickens, so when I break down, I'm going to let them out so they can cross the road.
Well, I tell you what now. This is where we need to go on Purge night. We need to go to Portugal, right?
Okay.
Because it is illegal to pee in the ocean.
It's also really difficult because the wind comes at you. Just letting you know.
You're in it. Like when you're in it.
Oh, when you're in the ocean. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
when you're in it and you want to go for a quick pee.
How are they going to... How are they enforcing that one? Is there like
Fuck, I don't know. Doesn't
scuba
go into
diving
it.
police with pH paper?
Maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. Lifeguards with the... Yeah, lifeguards going out in planes. They come out in planes with the big pH paper on it and drag it across the water by the beach. Yes. Okay. Apparently, it's illegal getting someone too drunk in Australian pubs. I don't believe that.
No. Well, it's like
Okay.
in the UK, it's illegal to serve someone who's drunk.
Yeah.
No one does that.
Yeah. Okay. It's illegal using water guns in Cambodia on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
There's a
Oh,
few...
here we go. Sorry, just to back that up. Apparently it was in 2001 in Phnom Penh. Governor Sher Sofarah banned the sale and import of all water guns, fearing they would cause social unrest during Kiba New Year celebrations. Wow. I don't know what that woman's all about, but
In
she's
Cambodia.
ruining fun. Yeah.
Well, like cocaine. For Cambodia.
They got cocaine there. It's heroin in it. In
The
Cambodia.
heroin?
Dunno,
I haven't
some
been in
sort
a
of drug,
long
innit?
time. It's all a blur.
You can be banging off your fucking tits, but you can't have a super soaker.
Maybe people were turning the super soakers into big fucking syringes.
Yeah, maybe. Just shoot some tequila at me, boy.
All that.
Right, that's all I got.
Oh, it's very nice.
Good.
It was precious. I was right. I think it's the Master of the Macabre, Jimmy.
It is.
And I need a piss.
Master
Okay.
of the Macabre.
Welcome to the Master of the Macabre. We are going to decide who we're letting in through the shutters and who we're going to leave out there to be purged by the prep kids. And this time, I've got 3 choices.
What?
What? I know, because I thought everyone was a bit bad.
Okay.
And a bit good as well.
Okay. Well, I got 2.
Okay.
I got 2.
Let's say 1 after 3 between us. Like we do sometimes. And see
Right.
if it's the same. We'll do our first choice first, yeah?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3?
Robert De Niro.
Oh, I was going to say Robert De Niro. We could have jinxed each other, and then I would have owed you another pint somehow for some reason.
Yep, that would have been number 3.
Right. Just tell me yours then, because you're just going to say Robert De Niro.
My first choice.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to win it, I'm afraid. So I'm just going to put. I haven't got a first and a second choice. I've just got 2 choices.
Okay.
So 1 choice,
Yeah.
I'll say that's A. No, not going to say because that's going to put it first. So I'm going to say this choice is going to be Reese Wakefield, who played the crazy, polite leader of the Purgers who are outside the door.
Okay. Yep. He's
liked
one of
him.
mine.
And I think my other choice is going to be Edwin Hodge, who played the Stranger, or the Bloody Stranger, as he's called on IMDb. I think he's just called the Stranger.
Or the
but-
polite stranger. I saw him as well.
The what?
The polite stranger.
No, it's the polite leader, and then he's the
Oh,
Bloody
yeah.
Stranger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice catch. Right.
Thanks.
Okay. I also had not him, because he was barely in it enough at all to deserve an award. So
Okay.
he's out.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me back that up in a bit then.
Okay. I had Ethan Hawke, because he was in it the most, and he was clearly supposed to be the main guy, and Lena Headey, because she was also in it, and the 2 kids, and it seemed like they are the 3 people you would choose, is Reese, Lena, and Ethan, because the kids were shit. The
It's the
characters
kids'
were
fault.
terrible.
It's
Yeah.
literally the whole scenario that plays out in this film. It's the fucking kids' fault.
It's the boy's
Both of
fault for
them.
letting them in, and it's the girl's fault for her. Well, I mean, it's not her fault that her boyfriend went batshit, but she is also behaves ridiculously stupid throughout the whole thing.
I literally blaming the whole thing, everything played out in this film. I'm blaming it on both of the children.
Okay, we'll probably bash that out a bit in the review as well. But who do you think is Master of Macabre material? You were going to
What?
backtrack on Bloody Stranger. On the Bloody Stranger.
Well, yes, I want to just talk a little bit about the Bloody Stranger.
Is that why you cut your hand as well as make it numb?
Wow. Wow. No, that's where you cut your willy and make your hand numb.
Oh.
Okay.
Who says Willy?
Oh. But okay, so he's got in because he's being chased by these bastards.
Yeah.
So he's clearly some sort of soldier. Dog tags, maybe
Yeah.
some sort of war because it's this dystopian future, some sort of future war. I don't know what it is. Chasing him down. He's got sanctuary in the sand in his house. fair play to Charlie actually,
Let him in.
because he let him in.
Yeah.
But that's not Purge night. He didn't end up killing anyone in the family. He did actually then turn around and protect the family. Like, he is not a supporter of the Purge. And then we find out in the next film, Purge Anarchy, he's actually part of the resistance against the NFFA,
Yeah. Okay.
which is lovely. He's in it for about 10 minutes. He comes in shooting guns. Yeah.
Okay.
So I see this as his kind of origin story, little bit before.
But that's all
the
character stuff, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah.
He didn't, like, we're picking the best actor. He was barely in it to get best actor. He played hide and
Better than
seek
Ethan
the whole
Hawke.
film. Well,
That's
yeah,
better
it was
than Ethan Hawke,
was
though.
better than Ethan Hawke. Yeah. All right. Well, the
Go on,
person
then.
we both have on our list is Reese.
Yeah.
So should we go with Wakefield?
Yeah, he played it well. Like, yeah, he did quite well. I like that bit where he's at the door, and his mate is like, I can't remember what he says, but then
Do you
his
want
last
some?
word-
Like that.
Yeah, his last
The
words,
American
fuck,
version
and
of
then
Do
the
You
guy,
Want Some?
Reese just shoots him in the head.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
that was very.
That's not how
impolite.
we. It's not how we condone ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's actually the creepier character, and he is quite good.
yeah.
So yeah,
All right, there you go. Reese Wakefield. I'm assuming he's still alive. He's very young in this, and it was 7 or 8 years ago.
it was 8 years ago. All right, we'll give it to him then.
Yeah, send him
Hey,
a medal that doesn't exist. A thought medal. A mind
Kudos.
medal.
Yeah,
Kudos.
we'll send out good vibes again. Good vibes. That's what we're sending out.
Sure. What's next, Jimmy?
Oh, what's next? It's the Madhouse rating system.
Madhouse rating system.
Right, here we go. We're counting down the last few hours of the Purge. It's the rating system now. So what we got first? It's tension and suspense.
Were you stalling then till you remembered?
No, I'm a professional, darling.
Well, everyone splits up way too much. That's my first impression of the tension. I don't think it helped. I think it was an attempt at tension. I don't think it worked. The daughter Zoe is a terrible character and is such a cliche of a teen stomping off in a strop in the middle of a serious situation. She just keeps fucking wandering off and disappearing. Like, she doesn't know
Yeah.
that tonight is just not the night for that shit.
Yeah, but also because it's a holiday, maybe it's become a thing where it's not that much of a big deal anymore.
Yeah, but she knows there's a stranger in the house and there's people outside trying to get in. Like, it's not
right, yeah.
it's not a normal
fuck.
Purge night for them.
Yeah. Does she know the strangers in the house though?
Yeah. Oh, after a while she does, yeah. And she
Right.
fucks off again.
Okay.
Because her
I
mum
thought
at
she
one
was
point is,
just a
get
bit-
into the safe room, get into the safe room. She's like, no, I'm annoyed.
Yeah, okay.
It feels like a cheap way of being able to have a character off screen that can just kind of pop back. And you go, oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
And I got one more because I don't want to bang on and I want to condense these reviews down a bit. But this bit really did annoy me. The music fades before every kind of jump scare.
Oh.
And it's annoying as
Nice.
fuck. Because what good is trying like a jump scare if you're going to basically announce it every time it's about to happen? It's like dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun. Bang.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Boom.
notice that.
So that was annoying.
Okay.
That's all I got for tension and suspense.
Well, I thought the tension was from are they going to get in? Are the posh ones going to get in? The rich ones going to get in? Is a stranger going to kill them all while they're in, and the posh ones don't get in? Are the family gonna, are they gonna sacrifice the stranger? Are they gonna push him out to save themselves?
Oh yeah, that
Or are
was
they gonna
good.
come together again as a family, which they did? And
Yeah.
then, holy shit, they've been saved by their neighbors. Great. It's good to be living in a suburb. Hey, with all your neighbors watching. Neighborhood watch. Oh no, wait a minute. They want to kill you as well. So I like there was a little bit of tension,
Yeah,
a
there
little bit of
was.
suspense.
What I also thought was weird was that when they're in the house and they realise that the family has weapons, there's guns, they carry on just kind of prancing round, giving piggybacks and smacking things. Like on Purge Night, everyone just suddenly goes insane and stupid. That was a bit like
Yeah.
you could just walk around the corner giving someone a piggyback and get your face shot off.
Yeah.
I feel like if we were going down, letting down people's car tyres, we'd be like
With our
ninjas
willies out.
with our willies out.
Flash in.
Mooning the old women. But we'd be like ninjas until the flashing point. People wouldn't see us
Oh
coming.
yeah,
It'd be like,
100%.
boop, flash, gone.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't be giving you
And
a
then we try
piggyback
and-
while you're wearing a white dress, while you're sledgehammering letterboxes as we're walking down the road, like being really obvious.
Yeah, 100%. Jaywalking.
Yeah. Because we're
Trying
the
to get
J
my
boys.
chicken to cross the road. We're doing it cock first. Just getting my cock across the road.
Yeah.
Right, what do you want to give it? I think a half.
I think a half.
Okay, so that's one half.
The
No, it's a half.
situation gives it tension.
Yeah.
The cinematography does not.
Right, okay.
Filmography, whatever it fucking is.
Next up, gore and visual effects.
It's not bad. It had some moments. The group waiting outside were all dressed like you said, the Manson family hippies being all childish, playing on the swing. That was a good culty touch for the visual effects.
Yeah, it was good. It was good that you got to see it through the security camera footage, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And it did add like that feeling of you're in the house with them.
You're in the house and you're watching it.
So that was
Yeah.
good. There was some blood, but none of the murders were actually very gory, which is a bit disappointing. I know the mother, Mary, smashed someone's face in pretty good at some point. That was good. But to me, the gore was a bit made for TV, 90s action film gore type thing.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, my hand here, and there's blood coming out from under the hand. Type
Well, I think they had quite a low budget though, didn't they?
so did Evil Dead.
That's true. But the first part of the film, they showed actual footage from riots and stuff, didn't they?
Yes. That was a
That's
nice
quite-
touch.
Huh?
That was a nice touch. I'm just realising I say nice touch a lot.
Oh, that's a nice touch. Oh, that's a lovely touch.
I've been watching too much of the football.
Lads. Watch the football, do you? Football. Oi, oi. Kick the ball in the net.
That's what
Lads. Is it coming home, is it?
No.
Right, okay.
But it would be a nice touch.
Lovely
If
old
it did.
touch.
So, what would you think for gore and visual effects? Because there isn't really much to talk about. There was some stabbing. The masks, I suppose, were a big visual effect. Quite like them, but I didn't.
Yeah, they went
pick
went
anything out.
through like 100 different types of masks to get it to the masks that they got. And then the whole mask thing kicked off in the next films
Yeah.
and series because they wanted to make it obviously because it's a holiday.
Just to say they went through hundreds of different ideas for masks. The ones they settled on didn't seem like to be anything specific. Do you know what I mean? I didn't recognize what the masks were meant to. They weren't meant
They're
to be
just
any
weird
individuals. They were just,
No, they're just weird caricatures of faces in this
Okay.
one. I think that's creepy, like really weird, like cartoon grinless faces.
yeah, I was just wondering if it was something that gone over my head, like in Point Break. Is that the film? Keanu Reeves. They
Yeah.
they have the dead presidents.
Yeah.
I just wondered if it was something like that that got over
No,
my
I
head.
don't think so. I think it's just like trying to get a weird Purge mask
All right, fair enough.
kind of deal. Half star?
Yeah, half star.
Let's give it half. So that's one. What's next? We got performance.
It's their performance. Ethan, Lena, and Reese were great, but the children were not.
It was their fault.
And I say great. I don't mean great. Comparatively great to the children.
They did all right.
Yeah, it was all right. I think it's another half star. I don't think there's like usually I would pick and go, oh, this person was really good, and here's why. This kind of moment, and then this person was bad because when this happened, it was unbelievable. I didn't believe it, and this is all just middle of the road.
Now, Lena Headey, I believe, was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
she's an amazing actress. She's amazing in
She's
that.
very good. She's very good in this. I've seen her in other things. She's very good. Ethan Hawke. I've never been a fan of Ethan Hawke. I don't like his face.
That's a fair comment. I know the name Ethan Hawke. I know I've seen him in stuff. I don't know what. I can't remember anything.
Yeah, he's in stuff, and he's in stuff with better actors.
Is he the guy you get when you can't get someone else?
For a lead role, yes, he is. But he's always in there in the sort of. It's not like the main character, but he's there, and he's there with his face. I don't like his face because it's kind of a mix between Kevin Bacon and the floor.
The
I
floor.
don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay, yeah, he does seem to take that face everywhere with him as well, doesn't he?
But
Attached to it.
But kudos to this man because I think he only took about $3,000 initially.
Yeah.
To be in this part because he's friends with the thing, and I think he liked the story and stuff. So fair play to him on that he didn't take like a lot of cash for it.
Yeah, I
front,
think he did
anyway.
it to help the film out.
Yeah.
He just seemed like a nice, decent guy. So now I feel bad, but fuck it.
He's not gonna hear it. He gives a fuck.
Exactly. I'd laugh if he listened to it now. Gonna get an email from
Fuck you,
Ethan
Ethan
Hawke
Hawke.
doesn't listen, but his mum does, and she's gonna email.
That's true. Nah, she's probably dead.
Nice. What we doing for
Right.
performance?
Half.
Half again.
It's 1.5. So next up, we got the musical score and sound effects.
Does that sum it up?
Nah.
That sums it up.
Nah.
It was what it. Yeah, nah. What I will say is the music fades before every jump scary thing, and it's annoying as fuck. I couldn't tell you much about the music. It's not memorable. It's not brilliant.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck that.
And I would also like to propose replacing musical score and sound effects with something else that we don't have to say generic stuff about every week. One day.
Okay, we'll do that next time.
I don't know what to change it for.
Yeah, fuck it. Maybe we'll just have 4.
But still have 6 points available, I think. So.
Well, we'll write it down. Right, so at the minute, the Purge is at 1.5 star. Yes, you didn't give anything for musical score.
I wouldn't do. I think we should have it as a point we'll bring up for films where it has a good one that's notable, like Cannibal Holocaust type thing.
Okay,
That
right.
That was good.
Yeah.
But no.
Right, so let's leave that for now at 1.5. The last bit is overall experience. How does it make you feel deep down there in your pants?
I'm going to purge. I think that I like the idea of this film more than I like the film.
Right, okay. That's annoying.
I feel like one night a year, anything goes. 12 hours off and pop, it's off. Numerous possibilities for legal shenanigans that would usually get you life in jail. This film, I don't think it lived up to what I expected. Also, you don't need the whole Purge night background to make this film. You can have the group of killers trying to kill you in your house in absolutely any horror film. And they could have
Panic
done
Room.
Yeah, they could have done so much
Hush.
more with the concept of this Purge night. They could have done loads more. I'm aware they did like for the later films and the TV series, but they had no idea when making this film that they would happen. They had like one shot to make this concept work, and they didn't do
Right.
anything insane.
You're wrong.
Go on then.
I fucking love this series, the whole Purge series. It's
it gets
amazing.
better,
Yeah, it does, but this is the start.
but
So
they
you
didn't
can't
know it
judge
was just
it.
the start when they made it. When they made it, this could have well been it. This is their one idea. They blow their load on this one idea of Purge
Yeah.
Night by using it in one house with a house invasion horror film.
Yes, and that's what they did. Beautiful because of the budget, and that was amazing. And then they went off to do the going around the city, trying to get to here, trying to get to there. With
Yeah,
all
but we're
these-
not judging. We're not judging all that.
I know, but I want to. I think this is a very nice little start because it's not the fucking first Purge. It's not the very start of the Purge.
Yeah.
We're into it. So this has become it's a thing. So it's just normal. It's just a normal thing that happens every year. Oh, it's the Purge. Let's
So
get locked down.
If I came to you and said, Jimmy, I got this idea. 12
Yeah.
hours for
12
once a
hours.
year every night.
Yeah.
Everything is legal. There's a way
Yeah.
for people to get rid of all that built up angst.
Yeah.
And we're going to make a horror film based on it.
Yeah.
Is this the film you would make? Or would, like the
Uh,
idea is
no.
incredible, but then it's people. It's a home invasion horror film.
Yes, but it's set in the middle of a different story.
Which we do not see.
No, not at the first time. But did people say that about A New Hope when that came out? Like going, what the fuck's going on here? This is episode 4.
It
What are
wasn't
we
called
doing?
episode 4 when it came out. It was just called A New Hope. And made complete sense on its own basis.
No, it didn't. It was called episode 4.
Not when it was first released, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Right, just Google that. We'll wait.
Oh my goodness. Right. I love it. I think it's a brilliant series. I think this is a very nice little starting point where you've got not a lot of budget. You have to film it all in one house. I think that sums up the Purge beautifully in one tiny little box of a house. I think it was lovely. I will give it a star.
Okay,
Or
that's
overall
2.5,
film.
isn't it? And
Yes.
I can't give it one, but I'm not going to take any away. Because the film was okay. I'm disappointed that the concept was trapped in a house. Budget smudget.
No, but it gets so much.
It does get so much better.
Yes, but
But they were lucky someone said, you know what, the film was a bit shit, but the concept's brilliant, so we're going to give you another go.
Yes, but you've got to see it. All right, no,
You're seeing it
nope.
as a franchise that's been around for a long time, rather than a film that's just been released as a standalone film on its own.
Yes, I still think that on its own is better than any of those home invasion films. Panic Room.
All right, fair enough. We're banging on for time, so we've got to stop banging on about this.
Yeah, we got to stop banging on. Right.
2.5 out of 5.
Yes, give it 2.5 out of 5 begrudgingly.
It's IMDb challenge time, Jimmy. But this time, it's a little bit different because it's the big one. Why don't you tell everyone what's happening next episode?
So, if you've all been listening, every 10th episode we do a George A. Romero film. And this is episode 40. So we're doing his 4th zombie film. I'm going to read the description. The living dead have taken over the world, and the last humans live in a walled city to protect themselves as they come to grips with this situation. Yes, you already know it. I already know it. Joe already knows it. It's exciting. One of my favorite films. It's 2005, Land of the Dead.
Dun dun
It's going
dun!
to be good. I'm excited to watch it again for about the 10th time.
It is going to be good. It's a good film. I've enjoyed doing the Romero films probably more than any other films. Just because they're the classics, they're banging, and there's always shitloads to talk about. It's
Can
always
you
a good
call this a
episode.
classic? It came out in 2005.
Hmm.
It's a classic. It will be a classic. I don't know if it's a classic.
Classic. We're
Do you
old.
know what I mean, though?
We're old though. We're in our 30s.
What?
2005 doesn't seem that long ago to us,
It's my heyday, boy.
but it was exactly 16 years ago.
What? Fuck, right. We need to end this fucking
So-
podcast now before I have a heart attack.
If we were in the year 2000, we would class stuff that hadn't happened in like 84 as a classic. So I think enough time has passed.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, this
Go,
is a
innit?
fucking banger. I love it.
Yep. And before we finish though today, and before we can go away and start planning our episode 40, we're gonna do our musical track of the week. Well, that sounded like
Sorry.
it needed a dingle.
Planning. Planning our episode 4.
There's an illusion that we
All right,
plan
illusion.
things that happen on the podcast rather than just watch a film. Jump on a mic. Anyway, who is the band, Jimmy? What we got?
This week we got San Diego horror punk rockers, the Riders, with their song Rock, Rock, Rock.
Working extra hard just to make my way. Dying inside, I'm a little bit my day. Looking to the point that I can be free, doing nothing at all. Just you and me. When the time comes, I'll dig a trench in the ground. In the quiet wood, with tunes all around. Make it extra deep, make it extra wide. With room to make two bodies side by side. Oh, all I wanna do is rock, rock, rock. I'm next to you and rock, rock, rock. What you wanna do today? Not a lot. All I wanna do is rock, rock, all day.
That was the Writhers Rot Rot Rot. It's a sexy one, Jimmy, and if you want to writhe around some more, you can find them on all streaming services, but preferably check out their Bandcamp by visiting thewrithers.bandcamp.com, where you can get hold of their music and merch, and they get the money straight up to themselves. Also, if you happen...
Yeah, boy.
True but that, yeah, boy. Also, if you happen to be on the west coast of the US in July, go check them out in person. They are on tour from the 3rd to the 24th of July throughout California and Vegas. More details are available on their website, thewrithers.com, and I will post their flyer on our Facebook page.
Sexual.
Thanks for listening to the Madhouse Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the Madhouse Podcast on your favourite podcast app, iTunes, or wherever you find your podcasts. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and email Jimmy your far-right propaganda to whyismypenis so tiny at control-alt-right-delete.com.
Oh, wow.
We will see you next time for our episode 40 on Land of the Dead!
Yeah! Booyah!
Take me to the madhouse.
I was going to do a siren. I thought...
Is that a siren or a goat orgasming?
No, it's the Purge siren.
When a goat purges itself inside another goat.
No,
No, I'm annoyed.